Hello, you beautiful people. How are you guys doing? Today is a good day. Today, we're going to be testing out Elden Ring, the PlayStation 4 version. We're going to be playing the PS4 on the PS5. Now, that's a really funny concept. The optimization for Elden Ring on the next generation system is not the greatest, to be quite honest. It's definitely playable, it's almost 60 FPS lock, but it's not a smooth lock 60 FPS. Now, I've seen a lot of people, especially Digital Foundry, who've been releasing their videos and their articles about Elden Ring. They say it's that the best superior way, if you are a person who likes to have a higher FPS on their game rather than, I don't know, a higher graphics or like a faster loading time, then you probably want to play Elden Ring on the PlayStation 5 using the PlayStation 4 version of the game. So I decided to test that out. I got myself a PS4 copy of the game. So I tested out. I got a brand new starting area, fought with the starting boss a little bit. It didn't drop a single frame. Now, a few things that I noticed about the PlayStation 4 version that actually bothered me a little bit, which I truly felt like it was a huge downgrade from like the PS5 native app. The biggest thing, in my opinion, is the loading time. Now, Elden Ring, like I said, it's an open world and it's a very difficult game. Failure is not an option. You're just gonna keep on failing until you can progress to the next area, and that is just the nature of this game. Now with the PS4 version, every time you're gonna die, you're going to lose at least 15 seconds of loading screen just staring at it. That just makes the death more like unbearable and more punishing, that you probably have to stare at the loading screen for 15 seconds. That just make the frustration part so much more harder to bear, honestly. And the fast traveling as well. You're gonna do a lot of fast traveling. You're gonna be traveling from this area to this area, and the loading time is just horrendous. You're gonna be waiting 10 to 15 seconds. Best case scenario, you are looking for 7 seconds. That is still way too high in my book. Especially like if you're just mainly playing PS4 games, then probably 15 seconds is not bad to PS4 game. But the problem is, if you are considering using the PS4 version on the PS5, that means you already have access to SSD. SSD means super fast loading time. Like loading an area within like 3 seconds, it just feels so much better. Sometimes even like 2 seconds to 3 seconds. Sometimes, I don't know, I just feels like it's so fast. So yeah, I just think it's a loading time you're gonna be sacrificing a lot. Now the graphics looks pretty much the same. I don't know, the trees look good, the enemy look good, weapons, your character, the world, the castle, the textures, everything looks just great in my opinion. The only thing that I really noticed, I think it was the shadows. I feel like the PS4 version have almost no shadows, which it doesn't really bother me that much, but it's noticeable. Because I've been playing a lot PS5, going back to the PS4, I said, oh, I actually kind of missed the shadows a little bit. They give a bit of feelings to the world, you know. I think the grass is a little bit not as much as next gen. That's just about it, man. So you are sacrificing some graphics options, and you are sacrificing pretty much a really fast loading time in order to get this 60 FPS. Now, is it worth it? It depends on you. It depends on what kind of a person you are. To me, I don't think 60 FPS is worth sitting on loading screen for 15 seconds. It's just not. I don't mind the lower graphics, but the loading time is just what just make it for me just to go for the native PS5 app. As yes, it is lower on FPS count, can drop frames, but it's not as noticeable, honestly speaking. I've been playing like I'm pretty like far end into the end game content on the Elden Ring PS5 native app, and the game just feels fine. It's not that much. Well, would I love to have a 60 FPS patch? Yes, absolutely. A 60 FPS would be lovely, but I don't think it's worth playing on the PS4 app. If you are like someone who prefer, I don't know, solid 60 FPS, you don't mind the loading time, you don't mind playing on a lower graphical settings, then the PS4 version is pretty much a no-brainer. And I think the PS4 version should do you really great. I think you're gonna have a lot of fun time playing that version. So that was everything. I can't believe I downloaded 44 gigs of data to play 1 hour of Elden Ring. That was totally not worth it, and I barely made it an 8 minutes video about it. I don't know. I think I'm gonna do something with the PS4 version because yeah. Okay, right. Anyway, let me know what do you think in the comments. Are you planning to play the PS4 version? Were you thinking about it, or are you going for the PS5? And you don't really care that much about the 3 FPS drops every now and then. There is no stutter. I barely get any stutter on the PS5. So that was it for today's video. Thank you for so much for clicking in. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have a great evening. I hope you drink a lot of tea or coffee. I don't care. I don't care what do you choose or like your drink choice. Anyway, thank you for watching and bye.